Tom Cruise and John Travolta as members, the Church of Scientology is often in the headlines.
There is a congregation of Scientologists that meets locally, and Kristen Marshall has been granted exclusive access to the Scientology Center in Sacramento. Hi, Kristen.
Hey, Kristen.
Yeah, so once you walk through the doors here off of J Street right around 6, some folks might be driving by and you see this building and, you know, there is that, what goes on inside of there? So as you come through the doors, we've been granted exclusive access. Cameras have been in this reception area before. However, they have not been upstairs. We are going to take you upstairs. Make sure you stay tuned to the next hour. However, Aaron, first, when folks come through the door and they're interested or maybe intrigued, there is that kind of, what is Scientology? What happens when they walk through the door and ask that question?
Well, you're absolutely right. The answer is actually right here, right off of reception in the Public Information Center, and that's the whole purpose. Is this place has 500 informational films answering that question.
Okay, so that you kind of take us around here. This is what we believe. This is what we feel. This is how we feel about this situation. Books are available. There's somebody to talk to. And then, of course, I think a lot of folks have already heard of L. Ron Hubbard, and there is a dedicated area to him, as there is in every Scientology church.
That's right. We have an office dedicated to the founder, L. Ron Hubbard, and an entire exhibit, which you see behind me, dedicated to his life and legacy. And
so let's take them over to the L. Ron Hubbard office. Why is there that office? Nobody is going to step foot in there. Nobody will ever sit there, but there will be one there forever.
That's right. This is just to show that this church is true to his writings and teachings, essentially.
Okay, and why do we need all this stuff? If it's kind of staged and we know nobody's ever going to be in there, why do we need it?
It's a symbol of respect, and it shows that he is and was our founder, and then basically that this church follows his ideals and is the embodiment of his ideals, really.
Okay, so, and there's something kind of interesting too. You don't have to be a Scientology member to actually come and take some of the courses that are offered here. There is a chapel upstairs. There's going to be some other, we're not going to give it all away, but some other rooms that you might be interested in if you are having maybe problems with family or drug abuse. They say they might have some courses that could help you, and you could take those courses without being a Scientologist. However, if you do want to be a Scientologist, you can sign up for a membership and then move things along that way. Now, we have some buzz in the lobby out here because
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, today is the United Nations Day of Friendship, so we're actually having an event in honor of that. We have some awardees here today that we'll be honoring for their work on human rights. We do a lot of work in the human rights issue.
Okay, and then in addition to having an upstairs and a downstairs, in the downstairs there is a purification center. We're not having a signal out there, so we're going to have to show some tape and let you know what that looks like. Very interesting. You know, there's that question for a lot of folks. What is Scientology? We're going to give you some answers today. Coming up, back to you.
That is interesting. Thank you so much, Kristen. So much more to come in the next hour.
All right, exclusive access. Love that, too. Well, it's not all Midway and corn